came out like this, and my husband said, I want to call you Allison right now. But my other sisters aren't here. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a real look I can going on. I don't have the pretty big blonde hair like the one woman. But hi, I'm here because I'm going to share with you one more poem during the open mic before I do a feature after the first round is done. So I was going to share with you, as I said, one poem that appears not only in the book Testament, which you've already heard so much about, but this poem also appears in the May 2023 issue of cc&d magazine, which is titled Not Set in Stone. Kind of not set in stone. As I said, poems are based, titles are based on selected writing in it, and I said, I know a cool picture that'll look good for a cover for it. So, Not Set in Stone is May 2023 cc&d. This has this poem as well as the Cyberwit book Testament. And I don't know if John thinks that's cool. Photo op, hey! The poem I'm going to share with you is actually called Overturning Against All. It's not only a select few who suffer from the Dobbs v. Jackson ruling, the overturning of Roe v. Wade and stripping away women's constitutional protections. Any doctor providing birthing services, especially ones specializing in high-risk pregnancies, may leave the states that ban abortions, leaving fewer doctors, particularly and tragically in rural areas. Beyond that, medical students and medical residents won't want to train in states that don't offer this, which is the same practice as providing miscarriage services for women in need. And if that's not enough, birth control, that may be taken away too. Now, I know this might just be water cooler talk, but I heard within the industry that when the first birth control pill was released, the Catholic Church, who held stock in this one pharmaceutical company, they complained, they protested over this pill like mad, but they didn't sell their stock as the company made money hand over fist because of this sinful product. And I hear that only when a generic came along and this one drug company got less coin from birth control, did the Catholic Church then sell their stock. So, let's go to meds, because some drugs for abortions are used for other purposes too. As a woman diagnosed at an early age with psoriatic arthritis, one of the drugs I took was methotrexate. And now, people who suffer with psoriasis, lupus, and other autoimmune disorders can't obtain their first-line medication, methotrexate, because it is also in abortion medication. So, desperate times call for desperate measures as women lose their rights, because when some states are bound and determined to do this to women, they give rights to the non-living and take away rights from living, breathing, voting adults across genders, ages, and interests. Because whatever overturning this does, it really does affect more than just a select few. Because he should have been on the list and I didn't even know it, the man that is taking the reins of poetry here in Chicago because the likes of me leave, please give it up for Cousin Bones of South Wesley.